Bonjour friends and happy French Friday to you. Today I wanted to share our trip to England with you and then we take a ferry over to France. But I'm just sharing our England trip in this video today. We actually took this trip back in spring, but I'm just now getting a chance to share with you because of my daughter's wedding over the summertime. After a very long flight from California to London airport, we say our goodbyes to our oldest son who is going to be studying abroad in the UK. We are so excited for the opportunity that our son has to study abroad in the UK. This is our family's first time traveling to the UK, so we can't wait to explore. While we were there, just happened to be the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, marking 70 years of service to the people of the United Kingdom. After leaving London, we took a train to Brighton, England to see where our new son-in-law had grown up in the area, his hometown, and get to visit with his family and get to know them better. It was a rainy and cold, wet day, but we still enjoyed ourselves having fun and taking some silly pictures. This is the area where we stayed, and it's also the area where our new son-in-law grew up. So I just thought you might enjoy seeing these beautiful Tudor-style homes that were in the area, and I just think they have so much charm and character, and I thought you might enjoy seeing them. We took a drive out to see this beautiful school, and it is called the Lancing College. It is a school for boys and girls ages 13 through 18 who can choose to board here or just come from home each day. And it is so beautiful. I thought I would share it with you because if you are also a Harry Potter fan, you're going to really enjoy seeing this. And so I thought I would share. And we had to go pick up it is our son-in-law's younger brother from school that day. And so I thought I would go ahead and get some shots of it for you to see. They actually wanted to film the Harry Potter movies here, but because it is actively being used as a boarding school, they would not allow them to film here. But you can see why they would want to film here and where they got a lot of their inspiration from. Next, we take a drive out to the English countryside to go to the Devil's Dyke restaurant. It is a national trust out by the Dyke Golf Club. And you can't go to England without trying the fish and chips with mushy peas, right? Afterwards, we enjoyed our lovely desserts as we enjoyed the view from the restaurant as well of the English countryside. Okay, friends, I thought I would go ahead and share my small haul with you from England. and I didn't have a lot of time to shop, so that's why it is a small haul. My family's not really big on shopping, and the only one who really likes to shop like I do is my oldest son, but he was on his study abroad program, so he was not with us when we went shopping. So, does anybody else have that problem that they like to shop, but the other family members don't? So, yeah, you kind of have to, it's a give and take, right? So you got to go and do the things that they enjoy doing as well. So if you're like me, you understand where I'm coming from. And yeah, so let's get started on the haul now. And I wanted to start with this cute copper cider ladle. And it is copper and also has a little brass cider label on it, and then it also has the brass little handle with the little hook on top so you could hang it. I just thought this was really cute. It is from England, or made in England, and I just think it's really sweet. I just love copper, so, and I also really like brass as well. So I think that's neat how it's got the combination of both. And this was 8 pounds. Okay, the next thing that I picked up while I was out shopping were these taper candles, and they are made from British beeswax and hand dipped in Brighton. So I love that they were local to where we were staying and where we were at, and they're in Brighton. And so when I hang these up and decorate with these, I can hang these from a hook, and when I look at these, I will remember and think about our trip to Brighton, England. And so I love that. And I love candles. And I've mentioned before that my mom and I used to have a candle company together. And so I just love having candles around my home. And I love that it has this attached wick here still there. And so I can hang these. And this was 7 pounds for these candles here. You might remember some of the brass items I was looking at the flea market shop that we went to, and I just couldn't resist these sweet little brass deer, a set of them, and they were 6 pounds each. And I love the aged brass on these. They have that aged look. They're not super shiny brass, and they have more of the antique gold coloring to them, and that's what I prefer. And so does the swan that I picked up for 10 pounds. And I love that I can also put something inside back here, like some greenery, and I can stick some faux greenery down in there. I think that looks pretty cute coming out of the swan there. So it's kind of like a swan brass vase, I guess you could call it. I'm not sure what the original use was for this, but I guess there's many different things you could do with it. So, but I just think it's really pretty. I also picked up this vintage ring from the flea market shop, and I thought it was really pretty. And I love that it had the 3 stones because I do have 3 children, and so that reminds me of my 3 kiddos, and I love that. So every time I look at that, I will definitely be thinking of them, and so they're so special to me, and I just love that reminder. My sweet daughter surprised me with these next 2 little gifts, and she knows that I like little miniature things, and so she found this cute little miniature copper teapot for me, and I just love it. I think it is so, so cute. And on the bottom, and it's brass, and it says made in England. Hopefully you can see that it's small, and the little lid even comes off the top here, and it's just so, so darling. And I just thought it was so sweet of her to pick that out for me and to get that for me. It's adorable. And then these are also little tiny miniature sized little metal tea, what would you call them? Tins, I guess. I couldn't think of the word, sorry. So they're in little cute little metal tins, and I just love these. They're so adorable. And also she knew that I would love the color. I love that color of them. It's like that Tiffany blue color, and it's so pretty with the gold on there as well. And so I just wanted to share with you what she picked up for me in England. And so thank you so much for that. I appreciate it so much. And the next items are from my son. I have the sweetest kids ever. They think of me, and when they're out and about and looking at things. And my son, while he was on the study abroad program, he was going and traveling all over different areas. And when he was in Bath, England, he picked up some things for me because he knows that I love Jane Austen. And that was so sweet of him. He knows I love the movies and everything. And I didn't get the opportunity to go tour her home there or the shop or any of that he did. So it was so sweet of him to think of me and pick up some things while he was there. So hopefully next time we'll get a chance to do that while we're there, and I'll get to see that. And hopefully also down in Abbey, the castle there where they filmed Downton Abbey. That would be really fun to do that as well. But anyway, he picked me up this cute tea towel, and it just has the cutest little things on here. And he knows how much I love Jane Austen, so her books and movies. And so he got this for me, and I just love that he was thinking about me. I'm always thinking of my kids, and no matter how old they get or if they go off on their own, you just are always thinking about them. You're always worrying about them, no matter what. It's like, it's just a parent thing, right? And we're always concerned and worried and want the best for our kiddos. And he also picked up this coaster for me. I think that is so cute. I love the silhouette here on there. I just love that. And then he also got this for me. He knows that I love that Tiffany blue color as well with the gold. It's so pretty. And wouldn't this be beautiful hanging on a Christmas tree at Christmas time? I love that. And then he also picked up this pin for me, this Jane Austen silhouette pin. And I love that. So neat. And then I have to show you this too, because it reminded me of Jane Austen, even though I did not pick this up in England. I actually found this at a thrift store for $1.99. And the silhouette though on there just reminded me of Jane Austen. And I was wishing I could find the female version of this cup. I looked everywhere at the thrift store, so they must not have had one. They only had this one, or as far as I could see, they only had this one. So it has it on both sides of the mug. And I was thinking, is it a drinking mug or is it for shaving? Because my mom was thinking maybe it was for shaving. So I picked this little brush up at the Dollar Tree, and I thought, how cute would that be down inside of there? And to have that in a bathroom, it would be so cute. And so anyways, yes, my kids know what I like, and I think that is so sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys thinking of me, and so sweet of you guys to think of your mom and pick up those thoughtful gifts for me. And also, while we were there in England, my daughter's fiance, which is actually her husband now they're married when you watch this video. So his mom got these magazines for me, and I thought that was so sweet of her. So she was such a wonderful hostess and had these for me. She knows that I like vintage and antique things, and so she picked up these 3 magazines for me, and I just thought that was so sweet of her to think of me, and she was such a wonderful hostess, so I want to say thank you to her as well. And that is going to conclude and wrap up my video for today, friends. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for being here, for watching and supporting my channel. Appreciate you so much, and if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have this channel, so thank you, and I will see you in the next one. All right, au revoir.